Welcome back to You Haven't Played, where we play the games that we haven't played. We are looking for something to tell us the order of these jars.
Must be the canopic jars that direct
The
the four sons of Horus: Amset, Hapi, Duamutef, and Kebek Senuef
Okay.
are children of the god Horus the Elder and the goddess Isis.
Wait.
They are believed to protect
I thought Isis was
canopic jars,
married
which
to
contain internal organs of people who were mummified in ancient Egypt.
what was his name?
As
Just with an O.
gods, they are
Osiris.
associated with the
Osiris,
four
thank you.
cardinal directions. For that
I don't know.
reason, their names were written on the
I thought she
four
was married to the
corners
one
of
who
the
got chopped
continents
into a million
during the
pieces.
Middle
Isn't that
Kingdom
Osiris?
period.
Yeah.
Aha.
Question mark.
Four sons, four cardinal directions.
4 sons, 4 cardinal directions.
Each son of Horus. The only question is,
I'm sure the sarcophagus will tell us.
I don't know
the
about
museum
that.
still has plenty.
No. Okay.
What about, hold on, what about,
So each one is based off of a kind.
do you have to examine each one individually?
Yeah. What? What?
Here we have Duamutef, stomach. The sign says Amset, liver. Hapi, lungs. Kebek Senuef, intestines.
Okay.
Kebek Senuef.
Alright, so there's got to be something else here.
Son of Horus. The only question is,
There's another thing in this room.
Let's check our journal.
Excuse me.
Nice. 3 keys, Old Raven, New Raven, Conti, Stowaway, Gunshot, Murder. Where are you writing this shit down, man? Ah, here we go.
No.
Man, Boon, Jackal. I don't want a hint.
Okay, is there anything else in this room that
each son of
we can interact with now?
Just the sarcophagus.
Try the sarcophagus now that we've examined all of them.
Okay.
The museum still.
No. Let's ask the gentleman. He should know, right?
Hmm.
Come on.
I'd better leave.
Okay. I thought I did have an important question, but according to Zellner, I don't have any important questions I could possibly ask him.
He's too busy crying, bro. Alright. What about, okay, so starting from the upper left-hand corner and moving around the room, what is there?
Jars, basement, sarcophagus.
What about that little black thing on the, no?
That's Imhotep? No. Wait. Saw something there? The board. What board?
There you go.
This thing? It's a little hard to see.
Sarcophagus from the old. On the front, you can see the tutelary deities Amset and Hapi.
So Hapi
At a
and
later
Amset?
date, it became traditional to show all 4 sons of Horus on all 4 sides of the sarcophagus.
Mm-hmm.
Each son signified a cardinal direction. Hapi, the north, Amset, the south, Kebek Senuef, the west, and Duamutef, the east.
Okay. So Hapi's the baboon. Who's Amset? So Hapi's in the north. Do you remember the rest?
Nope.
Okay. So it's the baboon's north.
The sign says.
So Amset's the human. Kabaka, whatever.
Here we.
Okay.
Which son of Happy is the north?
North.
Amset is the south. Quebec-Senuef is the west, and Duamutef is the east.
Okay. So, baboon is north, human is south. I believe the falcon is west, and the jackal is east.
I think the jackal is Duam whatever.
So we'll have him pointing north. And then we need the jackal to be pointing east. And then we have the human pointing south. And the falcon pointing west. No.
Switch the falcon and the jackal?
Nope.
No, I mean like switch which one's west and which one's east.
I did.
Oh.
No, I guess I could. Like that.
Yeah. That's
Nope.
more what I meant.
Maybe they all need to point towards the center. It's just the cardinal direction that's important. So. Oh, oops. So we got that. That. Human. Then. Fuck it.
There we go.
Boom. Solved it. Genius.
There we go.
Yep.
He's up there, Robert. I know that.
That may be. Go into the guard room and open the gates.
Tell the director.
Zelda, don't do it. It's too dangerous.
You can't stop me. Not anymore.
Well, he could just jump down and run after you. But
200 steps at least. And a ladder. I'm too old for this.
dude, you run and caught a runaway train. I believe you're a god.
And then you're ever going to talk about the fact that this man threw his
Chair is
pills
the
away?
only object.
Ever again?
It's
I guess not.
covered with dust. It seems like someone sat on it recently.
Everyone knows if you just throw away your medication,
Not
you're not
what
bound
I
to it anymore.
expected. Was someone interrogated here? Huh. The Raven, if I'm not mistaken. Why don't you step into the light?
Ooh, okay, okay.
Well, from those shoes, I'm gonna guess it's the butler.
Really?
Yeah. He
Alright.
looked like he had like black pants and shoes.
I mean,
Nicholas
it's the
Legrand
Raven cousin.
had brown pants and brown shoes. Kreuzer was wearing kind of like red pants, no, like checkerboard pants. Gerhardt was wearing white the last time we saw him. Lucen was wearing brown.
You think it's
pants.
based on what they were wearing?
I mean, I'm just gonna go with the butler because he was wearing black pants. All right.
Okay, fine. It's not him, but
Amazing. Truly amazing. I thought young
Boom.
Bond would be my
Nailed
most
it.
dangerous opponent, but it seems I should have had more respect for age.
Got it.
do you think that it changes depending on who you pick?
That would make this game a lot better than I think it is.
Why did you steal the second eye here and not while it was
I'm gonna
in
look it up.
transit?
The
Okay.
eye was in the bank in Zurich for a long time, impossible to get at. Then the safe on the ship in Legrand's cabin, too complicated. I heard about the secret basement and found out how the security system worked. I would have preferred to save my performance for the gala this evening, but, well, events demanded a change of schedule, not least because of you, my nosy friend.
And the bomb on the train? Did you want to kill us all?
I knew that Legrand would be hot on my heels after the heist in London. He's a dangerous man, Mr. Zellner. He almost caught me once.
Is that a reason to resort to murder?
It wasn't my only reason. An eye for an eye, Constable Zellner.
What about the murder of the Baroness? Was that also your doing?
The death of the Baroness was never part of the plan. Dr. Gebhardt had a score to settle with her and got in my way.
You didn't care about the key to the safe?
I never wanted to steal the eye out of the safe. I always intended to strike here, in the museum.
What about Gebhardt's confession?
A nice idea, don't you think? It keeps the inspector out of my hair. For a few more hours, at least. until everything collapses like a house of cards.
Genius.
How could you change so much? The Raven was a gentleman thief. The common people were on his side, not on the side of the police. They liked him because his heists were clever and, in the end, harmless.
A shock, isn't it? The good Raven, the clever Raven, the harmless Raven. Nothing more than a ruthless criminal. That's all the newspapers say, now and for all time.
But why? Why ruin your own reputation?
Because he's not the original Raven.
Correcting things, Constable Zellner, and I enjoy it. Believe me.
But
Enough!
how did you do it? How did you plant the message on the safe in the train? How did you know that Gebhardt killed the Baroness and the demolition charge below the treasure chamber? How did you manage it all? Even if your arm isn't lame.
Oh, it is, believe me. I needed help, it's true. A messenger boy to replace my arms and legs.
A messenger boy?
Ah, Adil. This could be interesting. He's quite talented, but unreliable. He has a mind of his own plans. Don't you, Adil?
I never wanted blood to be shed, but it's time to make an exception.
He only forgot one thing. I keep things firmly in hand. Always. End of story.
Holy shit. Did we just die?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Did Zellner just die?
Do we play as this pigeon for the rest of the game?
Maybe we were reincarnated as a pigeon. Or do we start back at the beginning at the train? We go back in time.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
And we start the whole game over again with new
I
knowledge.
told you not to get off. What if the train had gone without you?
So, you're taking a job as a ship's doctor.
I am excited but nervous too. I'm not exactly a champion swimmer.
If you wind up in the water on board a ship, something's gone terribly wrong.
Oh, I'm playing a deal. Okay. So the events through his eyes. Not suspicious at all, Mr. Adil.
What was all that in the museum?
That didn't quite go according to plan, did it? And I hate it when things don't go according to plan.
You nearly killed them.
You let them catch you.
It wasn't my fault. Scotland Yard was there.
If I thought it was your fault, you'd already be bobbing in the River Thames with a bullet in your head. Someone tipped them off. I don't know who, but I'm going to find out. Where is the jewel? But it's just half the set, and stealing the second eye will be more difficult than I'd anticipated.
Hasn't the Baroness grown suspicious?
She's wrapped up in a veil of alcohol, arrogance, and disinterest.
It's kind of cool though. Like, you know. What's not cool is that his hair is put on his head incorrectly, so you can actually see it's not actually attached to his head.
But these have been the longest 6 months of my life.
And what do we do now? Why are we meeting here and not in Venice like we planned?
London drew more attention than planned. They put Legrand on the case.
Nicholas Legrand?
See?
He's searching
Right
the
there.
train.
Shouldn't we postpone the plan under these circumstances?
On the contrary, I gave him an anonymous tip.
A tip?
I told him that the train will be robbed.
You don't seriously suggest that we steal the jewel right under Legrand's nose?
Of course, because I'm an idiot. Our best bet is still Cairo. Everything is prepared. Mr. X will provide us with everything we need. As planned, I'll go to Venice together with the Baroness and board the ship there. You'll do the same, but as surreptitiously as possible.
All right.
And under no circumstances can anyone be permitted to discover our relationship. Understood?
And the rest of the plan is as before?
We just have to get on board the ship.
Then I'll get in the car and we'll meet in Venice.
No, Legrand necessitates a change of plan. You'll go by train as well, and place this envelope on the safe as soon as the train halts in the tunnel. I'll cause a blackout so that you can sneak past the guard. You won't believe who's guarding the safe. That blasted Bobby from London. If you have any trouble, cave his skull in.
And Legrand?
You take care of the letter. I'll take care of everything else. The most important thing is that no one recognizes you on the train.
And that I don't get caught. What's the purpose of the letter?
That's not your concern.
I'd just like to know whether I'm risking my life for some game of yours, or whether it's worth it.
Any one of my games would be worth your life. You just do what I
God
do.
damn.
Stick the letter on the door of the safe or leave it on top of it. I don't care. But the letter has to be there as soon as Legrand shows up after the blackout to make sure everything is in order. Understood?
Yes.
What?
Yes, understood. How are the injured guards doing?
How the devil should I know?
You didn't need to do that.
What? Save your bacon?
I'd have made it out on my own.
Oh yes, the poor security guard. It really wasn't necessary. I'm such a naughty boy.
I just don't want anyone to get hurt.
Oh please, please, don't be angry with me. I won't do it again.
I'm confused about like this
I
character's
don't know.
personality.
We have the first eye.
Who?
And we only
This
did
guy?
The Raven. Yeah.
Tell me you're not suggesting that we should be satisfied with that.
Well, my guess, because they keep talking about the old Raven and the new Raven, and like, not like him destroying his own reputation and everything. So I'm gonna just take a guess of what's going on. I'm gonna guess that this guy is the guy that Legrand shot, but he is not the Raven, and he is angry that he got shot, and the Raven got away scot-free, and so he knew who or he didn't know who the Raven was, I'm guessing, but he like knew about the letters and stuff like that because he was his assistant.
Oh, okay. So you think the real Raven's out there?
Yeah, the real Raven's around here somewhere, and could still be Legrand.
Inch is like one of his
I'll be going to Venice by train.
lackeys who's taken up the mantle. All right.
Yeah, and trying to like intentionally destroy his reputation. I mean, it could be Legrand. Legrand could have shot him to like, you know, winged him because he didn't want to kill him. And
The crate must have had bananas or something in it.
Oh my God.
It's built out of thin wooden boards. Probably didn't have to bear much weight. There probably isn't a single newspaper between Moscow and Madrid that's not reporting on the burglary. I'm famous. Unfortunately, not for the sort of elegantly executed theft I'd like to be known for.
you're saying that out loud, dude?
Burglary in British Museum. 1 casualty. 5,000 pounds damage. Culprit unknown. Return of the Raven? I'd have escaped anyway. But Inch just couldn't resist playing with dynamite. I hope the security guard recovers soon.
1 casualty means that he's dead.
Sometimes you can find useful things in a waste bin, but this
Yeah.
has been emptied recently.
So I don't know if he's going to recover soon.
Well, casualty, I think just you could be wounded as well. It's wounded or dead is a casualty.
A leather bag like the ones used by country doctors for carrying their... If I swipe the bag, it'd cause confusion while people... The only problem is, I can't take the bag with me. Not a The doctor could easily... He'd sound the alarm, and our Swiss friend would have no choice but to arrest me. And then we'd have a real problem.
Okay.
Clothes maketh the man. Put a uniform on a short, old, rather chubby little man, and they'll show him all due respect, even if he's only a constable. The uniform alone gives him power.
Interesting.
And that counts for a lot in this part of the world. Some of the passengers got off the train, but this man started his journey right here in Zurich. He waited a good 10 minutes for the train and began to get him.
Alright, so we need to cause a distraction of some sort.
From the train, he's keeping a watchful eye on his passengers and their luggage. The train's been held up, and he seems to want to prevent further delays. He'd see me.
Oh, do we knock out the conductor and like become the conductor of the train? Because remember how he was like missing for a majority of the.
This wooden crate is big enough that it'd be protected from prying eyes, and I could make my exit from the scene of the crime unnoticed. There's still one problem. Someone might see me picking up the bag and.
Okay.
They won't let me ride along.
Yep.
If I try to just get on the train, I can't. Judging by the bag, he's a doctor. I'd better not interrupt their conversation.
What do I got? Fuck. Come on. Got a knife, a message, and an envelope.
A ticket for a trip on the MS Lydia from Venice, some banknote, a passport, blank.
Okay.
H has brilliant contacts in the underworld. He knows the best counterfeiters, technicians, pickpockets, and con men. He remains anonymous, though. Most of them don't even know they're working for him. Mr. X is contacting Cairo.
Mr. X.
My travel documents. I can probably pry them.
Why would you want to?
He's gonna fucking. I mean, he's gonna look really he's gonna look really suspicious, but I'm guessing the game wants me to do this. Zoopa doopa doo. Yeah.
Hey, you! Scram!
Yes, sir.
Doopa doopa.
Let the games begin.
Wow.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Can't you see that I am talking to the constable?
The train is leaving in a few minutes, sir. I have to ask you to board it now.
We should get on. Perhaps we'll be able to continue our conversation during the trip.
I won't stand in the way. Where's my bag?
You left it right there.
I know that. I want to know where it is now.
I don't know. I'll look for it right away. If you gentlemen would get on the train in the meantime.
I will hold you and your employers liable for this.
I'm sure he'll find the bag. Come on, Dr. Gebhardt. I will help you with your luggage.
God damn it.
He didn't help him at all with his luggage.
Yeah.
The conductor doesn't really finding a particular piece of luggage at a railway station. You seem to be searching for something. Can I help?
Go away. There's no money to be earned here.
That's not what
Damn.
I just thought if you're looking for a brown bag,
Why? Did you steal one?
if that were true, I wouldn't be offering to help you. I saw a little blonde boy take the bag. He ran off with it over there.
Really? Thanks.
That was easy.
Isn't that the bag?
Where?
Couldn't you just like elbowed him in the back of the head or something?
Excellent. Yep.
No one's the wiser. Such a convincing disguise that my hair is clipping through the hat in a fucking video.
No! Oh, man!
Ba-do-do-do, ba-do-do-do, ba-do-do-do.
Oh, look at this.
Damn, I can't let the professor see me. I shadowed him for days in London. He might recognize me.
Who are you talking to? You talking to me? I wonder if I can like just take the jewel I know is there.
Jewel right now.
A freight car. I don't think that the suitcase or the bag contain anything that could help me out. I better leave as little evidence as possible. My God, I barely look like myself.
I look handsome.
I'm not as good as the Raven. He's had decades. Whatever. It'll be good enough for the people on the train. The sink. No,
The sink.
Professor Lucien hasn't slept a single.
Take that towel.
If I twisted it,
I could whip someone.
then I'd have a sort of rope.
What?
Sure. That's what I was thinking. I'm glad me and was it Abdil? Adil? I'm glad we think alike.
The only window that was open in the station, and now it might be my. The window to the right should be the Baroness. The roof could be my escape. If I stand up, my head is level with the roof, but the roof is too slanted and smooth. Those are air ducts or something.
That's why we have this towel rope, man. Boom.
There's nothing quite like traveling on a train.
And he's just fine. No problem at all walking around on a fucking roof in like dress shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I have to place the letter, right? So. No one can hear this? Alright.
The ventilation shaft, it also seems big enough. I'd say the cover has 2 hinges on the back, but the 2 screws on the front.
I wonder if I had a knife of some sort. I could just use it. No?
Oh, you would have thought that.
Keychain? Nope. Okay. Maybe I have to go into the padlock.
Hey, my pistol!
You'll get it back in Venice. Frightening me like that. I could have fallen under the wheels.
I thought you were a ghost.
Ghost?
I want to say I saw this scene, and this wasn't going on up there.
One just flew past our window.
Yes, it was.
Be off with you.
Oh, man.
Fuck off, kid. He pushes him off the train.
Ah, I can use these.
Phew, that was close. He left the lock open. How convenient.
How convenient indeed.
Mm. And here's the screwdriver. Oh.
This is too easy.
The game shouldn't be saying
Man,
that.
this game is too easy.
Get the fuck back over there.
First, I need to get an overview of what's awaiting me in the freight.
Okay.
I can't see anything cover has but the two.
So I need to see.
I can't see any that will do.
I guess you gotta wait for him to go in, and then you gotta look through the window or something.
Alright.
Maybe.
I'm just following what a deal wants me to do.
The safe that I need to put the envelope, but I can't just walk in.
Look,
The safe is even he would be curious to see a conductor in a freight. The safe is guarded by my own. Even he would.
I just want you to look through the door.
I should be able to move about. The other guests don't know me.
Okay.
Young man,
Yes, sir.
tell me, when did they switch to self-service on the Orient Express? Should they not have informed the passengers about that in advance?
Forgive me, sir. I was.
And what about my bag? Did your colleague find it?
I'm sorry, sir.
I expected as much. There will be consequences. And now, bring me my coffee.
Of course,
And on that note, next time we will we're going to continue the story of a deal here. See you guys next time.
Peace.